Hello everyone, welcome back to Making Richie Rich. So it's that time of the month again where I do my update on my Delato journey. Every month I like to just do a quick video showing how it's been progressing, and so far if you've watched my previous videos you will see it's every month has been steadily growing. So we're going to go and see if we followed the same trend this month. It's now the 1st of August. I don't know about everyone else, but here in Northern Ireland, it's been awful. The worst weather I've seen in July in my life. So it's been miserable outside, but hopefully the Latos give me something to smile about. So let's go see if we made Richie Rich. And welcome back. So here we go. We have my Delato sales chart up in front of us, showing just the progression over the last 7 months. 7 months, I suppose it is now. Started at the end of November. That's a sales show, and steadily every month, constantly just keeps climbing and climbing and climbing. There was a wee period there where I wasn't really doing much, and if you've been watching any of my recent videos, I recently got sick analytics. Say that right? And I've used that for this month to see if I can help grow those sales even more and fine tune my products that I've been selling. Because before I was being lazy, I was buying the gold icings from Delato, which worked great, but you know, it's just sort of random a wee bit. There was no real product research or even seeing what's selling well on eBay. And with sick analytics, I was able to go right in and look at what other sellers were selling, what was currently trending, even products that you want to sell yourself. So for example, if you wanted to have an eBay niche store, so say you focus mainly on pet food or pet supplies, and that's all your eBay store sold, you can do that and it will help you find all the products within that niche. So there's loads of perks to sick analytics, and I'm just going to do a quick update here. We'll see how well I performed this month. So all we do here is we go to upload sales, and I already have the file downloaded, and let's see how this does. And there we go, that's it loaded in. Let's go to our monthly. Oh, that's for August, I was going to say. Yeah, that would have done up till today, the 1st of August. There's been £35.98 already today. So let's look at here. Look at that incline. Like, look at that incline. 3,639 the previous month to 4,615. Now, a few of those actually won't be accurate because there was a couple of returns and cancellations. But we can go over to my actual chart as well and look at that. But here's the daily. Like a few days ago, £382 in sales. It's just been insane this entire month. It worked. Using sick analytics, I was able to add on more products and really fine tune that. Now, let me see if we go over to eBay here. Here's our current sales. 4,515 in the last 31 days. As I said, that will be slightly off because there was a few cancellations and returns. So when you upload it here, it doesn't accurately show that. But so here's my sales. It should include returns and stuff. I think it's took off on this one. And if we look over here, 3,942, that's what I actually got back from the actual sales. So that's after eBay fees, etc. And if we load up my lovely wee chart, we can see that this month I made £437.43 profit. Now, what that doesn't include is if you watch my recent video about how I get 2% cash back on all my transactions from Amazon using Silch. There'll be a link below for that. If you want to sign up to Silch, I'll get £5, you get £5. It's great. If you don't need it. It's fine. But for people starting out, it's kind of good if you don't have Amex cards or anything like that. It allows you to start getting 2% back each time. Why that's important is because we promote the listings for 2%. So it means you're covering that fee pretty much. And you're getting whatever you set in Delato as your profit margin. For me, it's 10%. So, yeah, it just covers that out. So if I actually count that up and do a quick calculation, 2% of total Amazon cost, which is £3,471.16, that equals £69.42p on top of the 437. So that's roughly £506 profit this month. Wow. That is a nice, easy, steady income. Now, a few factors we will look at is this month also had Prime. If we go up here to the 11th of July, it was around the 11th and 12th of July. There's a few items like so this one here where I made £18 profit because it was on Prime at a Prime Day deal. When I were with purchase, there was a huge discount on it. So that has definitely helped a lot. There's another one there where I got £19 profit. Let me see some of the other big ones. There was one there yet. £8 profit in that one. Because again, there was a lot of vouchers and stuff this month, so it definitely helped. Because if we look at the actual sales, well, it's £1,000. Well, yeah, £700 more roughly in sales, which should have been roughly an extra £70 profit. But as you see there, I nearly made an extra £200 profit. But again, that was because a lot of those Prime Day deals helped. There was one there. It was great. I went on to buy it. There was a 30% discount voucher. And it was great. I think I had another one further down somewhere. Yeah, this one was the same. Had a 30% voucher. So these are random. You can't rely on them or count on them. It's just, you will happen to go into Amazon that day. It can have a voucher, and it's just an extra bonus for you. It's great. Oh, and it sneeze. Oh, that was gone. But again, if you've watched the previous videos, this is all semi-passive. It's like any business. The more effort you put in, the more you will get back. And this month I put more in and I got more back. I did some product research using the SICK analytics. I got new products and the sales increased. It was a wee bit of work, but you could still do this at the end of every day. Not even for the products. For the products, you could spend maybe a couple of hours on the weekend looking for new products, add them onto your eBay, and go from there. It doesn't take that much time, but it's better than not doing anything at all. You can completely do what I have been doing up until this point and still be making a decent income. And, your only thing you're doing is buying the ASINs from Delato, add them on every month. What I do is, and I did it yesterday, was I will go onto my eBay. I will see what's not performing. So I'll look at, I'll change the parameters to views first. So I'll see whatever products do not have any views for the last 31 days. I can look at that and decide, right, shall I just delete this? Or will I maybe adjust the SEO, which means you can go in and change the title. If you want to take a note of it, you can do that. And then if next month, even after trying to fix the title and stuff like that, it's still not selling, you can just delete it. And, look for a new product, because clearly people don't want it on eBay. But, so, and that's what happens when you get to gold ASINs. There's no guarantee. But it's a great way of just getting started, getting used to how the whole Delato process works. But number one, if anybody's watching this video for the first time, the key thing is going slow. If you go back through my videos, you will see that I slowly just added on listings each month. If you go over to the Delato page, check them out on YouTube as well. I've done a few videos for them on their main channel, just talking about my journey and kind of do's and don'ts really when you're starting out for dropshipping. But like this for me, I think I've said it in every video, it just surprises me. It's not something that I thought would start doing so well. Like if I can get this up to earning £1,000 a month, that's a great extra income for very little work. You know, the odd time you have to do a return, which is simple enough. Once you've done your first return, you know the process. It is easy. It could be a case of just going to Amazon, getting a QR code, giving it to the buyer, and they return it, or they return it to you. Once you get it, you take it around to your post office and return it, and then you get the refund from Amazon, and you can refund the seller or the buyer on eBay. It's a bit of a pain, but like if you bought stuff yourself, things can go wrong. And the key thing is definitely customer service. I go over the top to be extra nice and friendly, and I get great feedback. We get my above standard, yeah. I always try to go above and beyond to talk to people and try to resolve any issues. Another thing is people sometimes want to say it didn't arrive, and I pay for service, and I should do a video on that actually for TrackerBot. And what a TrackerBot does, it allows you to convert your Amazon delivery to a tracking number that you can put into eBay that can be fully tracked. Now I do not do that in every product. What I do with that is if somebody messages and says, oh, the product hasn't came, and I check Amazon and it has, then I just simply convert it over and I'll add that on. But I don't do it for every product because one, you only get so many tracking with TrackerBot each month, and I just don't want to raise any issues if I'm constantly uploading all the tracking all the time. So for me, what I do is just do it for the people you ever complain. But what TrackerBot also does every month, and again, if you're only starting out, you're probably not going to bother with all this because it's extra cost. This is for maybe people down the line a wee bit who you've got extra money every month, because you can see there, like 200, 300. So I've been mainly £200 plus for the majority of my journey. TrackerBot was about €30 or $30, I think it is, and that gets you so many tracking numbers that you can convert. I can't remember off the top of my head what it is. I could load it up, I suppose. But what it also is really good at doing, and it's been key since I've had it, is it leaves feedback for you and also reminds people to leave feedback for you. So after one day, after they've received their item, they'll message to say about leaving feedback, and then a couple of days later, if they still haven't, they'll send one more reminder. And I have noticed that my feedback each month has nearly tripled because of that. So for that part alone, it's been invaluable. But especially if you've sold an item for £150 or even £30, sorry, we'll go with that, and that person saying it doesn't come, and you have no way to convert that tracking to prove that it did arrive, you're going to lose out on that £30. So for me, it happened a couple of times where people said that, and miraculously, oh yes, sorry, I found it now. Just people chancing the arm, and you just have to be wary of that. So for that, it's worth it. But mainly for the feedback part of it, it's been great for helping just improving my score. And if you have a new eBay account, the more feedback you have, the more your limits would also be raised. So it's going to be up to you, kind of what you can justify spending. It's going to be different for everyone. If you're just starting out, you probably won't want to spend that £30 a month. If you do, I'll leave links down below. And if people are interested in that, I'll do a video on it. But it's definitely, as I said, it's helped me a lot. But there we go. It's been, what we see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 months. £1,771.55. It's probably more than that because I don't have this spreadsheet set up to count in the 2% cashback that I've been getting. And I've been using it for different things. I bought myself flights to Portugal in October with a friend. So I use my rewards for that. And because it just literally you have an account with Sulch. Every time you just go over, you check out, and go check out that video actually. But you just check out and it adds 2% rewards to your account. You can use that to buy your next Amazon product whenever you get a sale, and it'll take that price off, and then you're simply claiming that money back straight away. Or you can let it build up and you can use it in other stores, or when you're doing your food shopping, whatever you want. There's a whole host of places you can use it. But as I said, go check that video out if you're interested in that. And I think that's enough waffle for me for today. But yeah, £437 profit. It was actually £500 with the Sulch rewards and 1,771. Yeah, let's see next month if we can improve on that. So until next month, I'll see you then. Bye now.